I sincerely hope these do wind up on YouTube.
Okay.
All right, hang on a second. Not yet. All right, we are live. Okay. All right. Okay, this is Kilo 1, Bravo India Foxtrot, yet again with Jeff and 1YD, and he's going to tell us all about aircraft tracking.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Thank you, Bob. Yes, aircraft today transmit their position with what is called ADS-B, automatic surveillance broadcasting or something like that. And the idea of it is that it helps to prevent collisions because each plane is transmitting its position and identification and altitude and speed in a way that other aircraft can detect that. It turns out that the equipment to receive that is very simple and straightforward. Well, not necessarily straightforward, but simple and inexpensive. Because along the way, someone noticed that the same kind of radio that's used to receive European television can be used for ADS-B, that it's really a programmable software-defined radio as long as you have the RTL 2832 chip.
And $17.99.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent.
That's about what I paid 10 years ago. In fact, here it is. Okay. And when that is all set up, as long as you're in an area, not if you're not in the ground floor of a hotel, you have reasonably good reception, as I'm seeing here, that it's picking up about 14 different aircraft. So it's still working. This is actually still live. Yeah. Well, this is receiving it from my setup at home. Okay, to be totally frank and honest, in the interest of full disclosure, here's the setup at home. There's a cookie tin and an antenna, and it runs over to the RTLSD, the Air Spy, which is a more expensive version of this thing, but it doesn't seem to work any better than what we've got. Where's the software? Okay, well, the first thing they wrote was something called the Zadig driver. It's written by one group. It's the driver that instead of getting European TV, it's getting aircraft information. And then someone else wrote a program to decrypt the aircraft information. And they wrote it in C#, so they called it ADS-B sharp. And then someone else wrote the plane plotting program, which is called ADS-B scope. And there are others as well. Apparently you have to show it your fingerprint every few minutes or it goes to sleep.
But there's Burlington.
Yes, this is the program called ADS-B scope.
And those are the airplanes.
Yes, of course.
And that's the list of airplanes.
Yeah. So here's N172VT. I think that's from the Flying Club. I may have flown that aircraft before. And he's at 2,400 feet. And then JLA, I think, is probably Japan Airlines Flight 5056.
Mm-hmm.
The Flight Aware website lets you type in any aircraft or any flight number, and it will tell you about what's going on. Most of them, it doesn't show the aircraft. That table of information is really kind of nice. Yeah, but it does not show you. That's probably 172. It does say 172. Yeah. And
we're doing YouTube live.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, the other program is called RTL 1090. that's useful. So, one other thing here that I might be able to show you easily. Background here. This is showing it's getting 28 frames of data per second from the aircraft.
Mhm.
And that it's tracking 6 aircraft at the time and stuff like that.
Okay.
The other thing that you can do, these devices are also software-defined radio. I go over here and say, I want to see the software-defined radio. Waterfall display and stuff like that. Yeah, and it can receive FM, narrow FM, AM, whatever. Now, this radio is at home. I'm getting to it through VNC, so we don't actually get to hear the song "Forget You" by CeCe Logan on Star 92.9, but there's Star 92.9.
Yeah.
And there's one of their worthy competitors and somebody else down there. Yes, it's about right. You get what's called dating driver, CADIG. Yeah, because it comes with a driver for European TV. That won't do any of the good things that you want to be doing for yourself unless you happen to be in Europe and want to watch television. So yeah, you get that Zadig driver, and Paul and I spent about an hour this morning fighting to get his computer set up. That Zadig driver and what we got.
Could you plug that into a phone, cell phone?
No, I don't think so. There is software for a Raspberry Pi that can work pretty well, and I've had some success with that.
That's smaller than a phone.
In a sense, it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is a quick and easy way to get into certified radio. I have bookmarks here. Yeah, that's the device here. If you look at some of the bookmarks, FM radio, we have Burlington Approach on 121.1, NOAA weather, amateur radio. If we tune to ADSB itself, you might get to see the digital data. And 90 megahertz. I thought we would be seeing little pulses of aircraft data.
1 megahertz.
1 gigahertz.
Oh, that's gigahertz.
Yeah, 1090 megahertz. Yeah. So that's
Can you tune into 5G?
no, the range on these is about 40 megahertz to about 1700.
So it's just like any SDR plug-in thing. Yeah.
Yeah. One day I tried to tune to the GPS frequency to see if I could find a little pulse from the satellites. It was barely detectable. This may not be the best antenna.
All right. Okay. Is there anything else about the aircraft stuff?
Yeah, there is something sad about the aircraft.
Oh, tell us.
Between the military helicopter and the regional jet, the ADSB for the helicopter was turned off.
Yeah.
It did not have It's most times, most of the time, anybody in controlled airspace will have better protection.
But it didn't happen then. Okay. Anything else you want to add?
No, thank you.
That's good. All right. This